I don't know how true it is. Apparently, there's video, but Freddie Gibbs got beat up, him and his bodyguard, by Jim Jones and his entourage. So Freddie Gibbs apparently was out eating some steak. You know, Freddie Gibbs had a couple words for Jim, and one of
Hmm.
Jim's people then punched Freddie Gibbs in the face. Freddie Gibbs' bodyguard got it, and apparently, allegedly, Jim Jones also joined in, which I thought was stupid. But he also joined in as well. And I'm thinking to myself, why does Freddie Gibbs have issues with Jim Jones? And then after some digging, um, Freddie Gibbs claims to be a vice lord. And if you know anything about Jim Jones, he reps Vamp Life, VL, VL, Vice Lord, VL. So at the time when Jimmy was doing his Vamp Life stuff, Freddie Gibbs did a tweet like, yo, this guy is not really a vice lord. And then it kind of popped off from there. There's some sneak disses on records, et cetera, et cetera. Even moving forward past that, Jim Jones was associated with a gentleman named Harv who used to rock with Takashi. And allegedly, Harv shot some of Freddie Gibbs's mans.
Okay.
So there's a history there.
Okay.
And I guess it just kind of boils down to Freddie Gibbs. If you dig into his past and Freddie Gibbs refutes this, Freddie Gibbs is just a backpack rapper. He is not a gangster, but he portrays one in his music and on TV. So is this just the Roosters coming home? So what is it? The hens coming home to roost? Is that the saying?
I don't know what you're trying to say right now, but listen, there's no roosters and there's no hens. There's just a couple of idiots in this situation. Like, we are a small podcast right now, right? We're gonna blow up. We're gonna blow up. And when we do, we're gonna get those interviews with a lot of different people, a lot of your favorite artists, a lot of your favorite movie stars, a lot of your favorite, from all over the place. And if there's one thing that I'm gonna say here and I'm gonna stand by, is there's certain people that I know I'm not gonna cross a line with. Like, I'm gonna ask the questions that want to be asked, but I'm not gonna go overboard with it and try to cross a line because I know that they have a past. I know that they have a past. And as much as they are out of that life and they've been out of that life, sometimes you can be snapped back into that real, real, real fast and forget who you are. And it's very, very easy for somebody to slip, especially when they are still associated or surrounded by people who are still in that life. Jim Jones is one of those people, and he doesn't hide it. He never has. The whole Dipset crew, as a matter of fact, they are definitely making money. They definitely have a lot in the rap game. But anybody who's sitting here who wants me to believe that all the jewels and the fact that they still got money, it looks like to me, and all this stuff, the fact that that came from music, no, stop it. It didn't. So now you have me saying, where did it come from? But that's where it stops. I don't want the answer.
No,
I don't
neither
want
do
the
I.
answer. I
Not
don't want the
interested.
answer. I just observe is all I'm saying. I just observe.
Well, I mean,
Cameron's not making money off of boys still. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Mariah Carey's Christmas songs.
I'm just saying, like the Freddie Gibbs situation. Again, this is all alleged. Even that little brief history I gave you, it's just an idea, a theory. But why? Why did Harv allegedly shoot at Freddie Gibbs' mans when he was there? Freddie Gibbs was there. He just
Mhm.
escaped unscathed. Why? Why did Jim Jones's entourage, if it's to be believed, Freddie was talking smack to Jim? Why was there tension there to begin with? Why? What sparked all this? And again, to the point that maybe was missed, if Freddie Gibbs is a backpack lyricist who doesn't have the stripes of a vice lord or even just a traditional gangster, is this it's the hens coming home to roost? That's the it's karma, basically. Karma, because you don't have to do that. Apparently, like Freddie Gibbs, his actual demographic is the white boys that just love
Mhm.
the punchline raps,
Mhm,
and they
mhm,
like the illusion of the gangster persona.
mhm.
So he don't really have to do that. and he could still get over. So what is the point of doing that? And I've asked this to many people. And of course, when I say many people, I mean many artists. And of course, I get the indirect answer because nobody wants to expose themselves. They're smart, right? But I truly believe that if this did happen, Freddie Gibbs will not speak on it. He will not say anything about it, period. Because when the altercation happened between Harv and him and his friends, it was in the papers. Freddie Gibbs
Yeah.
even gave a statement, but that was it. He didn't do nothing on social media, no Twitter, no Instagram, nothing. And if this is true, I think the exact same thing will happen.
Well, I
And
mean,
also,
that's the definition of keeping it street.
no,
That's why you keep it up.
keeping it street would be not to put it on social media.
Right. That's what I
And
mean.
then,
Yeah.
and then if you're keeping it street, because when you're keeping it street, your name is all you got. So if you're going to keep it street, keep it off social media and then respond in kind.
But I think if this is like based on the way that you've described the situation, if this altercation was, exacerbated by the fact that Jim Jones used the Vamp Life and VL or whatever the stupid letters are, homie, you gotta pick and choose them battles, man. You gotta pick and choose your battles. That to me is the smallest of small things, because if you have confidence in what you are and what you represent or whatever your logo is, you don't have these type of insecurities. You don't care if somebody comes up. You think that if somebody came up with like a store called Amazon and they sold animal products,
Yeah,
right? It's like a pet store. It's a pet store.
Yeah.
Do you think Jeff Bezos is going to really care about the one mom and pop store named Amazon selling pet things? Do you think he's going to try to sue them?
No, of course not.
Who cares? Because my Amazon is worth trillions of dollars. And everybody, if they go and Google, is going to find my Amazon first. Security in my backing, security in my name. If you have it, you don't have these problems.
In fact, if somebody's seen your little mom and pop pet store called Amazon and they walked in, they'd be like, wait, this ain't the Amazon that I can go in online.
Yeah,
they would end up walking out.
I came here for a TV stand.
Exactly. Something. But viewing public, what are your thoughts here, man? This is a developing story. By the time this comes out, could be something new. Either way, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a video link there. There's a subscription link there. We didn't just put it there for nothing. Click them. All right.